Mr. Heath is hoping to fly home from Iraq tomorrow, Tuesday, with British hostages. The former Prime Minister was told by President Saddam Hussein that an unspecified number will be freed. Who they are is expected to be known later today.
For 3 hours at the presidential palace, Edward Heath and Saddam Hussein discussed the plight of British hostages and the dangers of the Gulf crisis. Mr. Heath suggested that the sick and the old in particular should be released. The president assured him that some hostages would be. Certain groups will be allowed to go home.
I explained to him that these were particular groups of people whom I felt ought to return to their homes, and that retaining them in Iraq created ill feeling. Posts of the door moved at the voice of him that cried.
At St. George's Church in Baghdad, Mr. Heath joined 2 of the oldest hostages in praying that their ordeal might soon be over.
3 men are to appear in court in Belfast in the morning in connection with the murder last week of the former police reservist Stephen Craig. The Employment Secretary, Michael Howard, has indicated that the government will try to limit public sector pay rises to 7%, which is said to be the underlying rate of inflation. Recent private sector awards have been in double figures. The Manchester hospital, which pioneered National Health Service test tube babies, had a party to celebrate the 200 born there.
It always was going to be a very special sort of party. Mr. Punch was there, so were 200 former test tube babies and their parents. The large number of twins, triplets and even quads, proof of just how special they all were. All these children were born at St Mary's Hospital in Manchester, which houses the Health Service's first in vitro fertilisation unit.
It gives us all in the IVF team at St Mary's a great deal of pleasure to see these children. They're all happy to get with their parents, and to think if the National Health Service hadn't put a small amount of money in 8 years ago, this would never have happened.
We'll have more news for you later in the night. Hope you can stay with us.